to give a round of applause to these beautiful able-bodied speakers right here. Winston Churchill once said, "It takes great courage to stand up and speak." He also said, "It takes great courage to sit down and listen." I raise a toast to you, ladies and gentlemen. You are the stars of this show. Go ahead and give yourselves a round of applause as well. Would you like to hear about my romantic date I had last weekend?
Yes!
Yes, of course!
Last weekend, I took out this beautiful Korean lady. Her name was... You don't need to know her name. Now, we were doing the usual stuff that people do on their first date. Went out to a buffet place, grabbing food, me trying to be a gentleman behind her, walking behind her, helping out with stuff. And I remember when we sat down and we started eating, it got to this point where she would be talking to me, but she put her hands on her mouth like that. Now, I didn't really understand what was going on, so I started thinking to myself, is her breath reeking? Or is she afraid maybe she's going to be spitting on me or something? So I said, what's going on? Why are you not, why do you have your hand in your mouth? Oh, I'm sorry. It's Korean culture. I'm being polite. Oh, really? Because I can't hear you. That's by the way. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to share a very troubling story with you. Imagine yourself as a little child playing with your siblings, running up and down by a beautiful resort. You run from one end of the town, speed across towards the pool, and you jump up in the air. You feel the hot breeze. You fall into the cool water, and you just want to step up and shout, "Yay!" But wait a minute, as you try to reach the floor, you can't feel it. Then you raise your hand, you can't feel it. Then you start getting frantic. And then that moment you realize to yourself, oh my goodness, I'm drowning. So you open your mouth to scream out for help. But as you open your mouth, the lungs start to fill with water. And then you realize, wait a minute, I need to come out before the scream. So you stretch yourself out and come out. And as you come out, you try to scream, but all you get is because your lungs are still filled with water. You go right back in. Now everything slows down. And you feel your life flashing before you. And you hear the heart of your son. Boom, 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 boom. But you tell yourself, I will try one more time and I will get it right. So you surge yourself up one more time and you scream, "Help!" Luckily for you, there's a lady standing right by. She hears you, she listens, and she screams out, "Help the little boy, he's drowning!" And somebody jumps in and saves you. You were saved because somebody listened, she spoke, and she linked to what you said. Ladies and gentlemen, are you listening? Are you speaking? Are you leading? If you were the little boy and you were drowning, would you want somebody to save you? This happened to me at the age of 6. While I was drowning, if you were the little lady, would you let me drown or would you save me? If you would save me, then let me ask you this. There are millions of people crying every day. Are you listening to them? Are you speaking to give them hope? Are you leading them? Ladies and gentlemen, we as Toastmasters gather together to practice how to listen better, to speak better, to lead better. And the world is waiting. What are we waiting for? The next time somebody asks you, what do you do at Toastmasters? Do you sell toasters? Or are you just an English speaking class? Make them remember, we listen to the voiceless. We speak so we can give them hope. We lead so we can give them direction. We are Toastmasters, and this is what we do. We will get the world shouting until no one, no man, no child, and no woman will be left voiceless. Listen, speak, lead. Listen, speak, lead. Say it with me. Listen,
speak,
lead.
lead.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Wow.